You know how difficult it is to get to monetization or even to just understand what makes one person click on your thumbnail compared to another. And in the 14 years I've been uploading videos and the 500 videos that I've uploaded, this is the most exciting news I've ever come across on YouTube. It's an amazing new tool that's just been released and it's called Test and Compare. And you know what? You probably have it right now. But before you go off and check, let me just first of all just run through a couple of things you need to know. Now, I work with 3 YouTube channels and the idea of testing A/B testing has been quite useful over the years, and I've used TubeBuddy to help me do that. But this is something that's far greater and far more useful than TubeBuddy. So if you have a verified account, you probably already have it. And this tool allows you to test up to 3 thumbnails simultaneously throughout the day. And it'll see what keeps viewers watching the longest. So imagine having the power of knowing which thumbnail would be the best one for your video, the one that's more likely to get it to blow up. So in this video, we're going to explore why this feature is a game changer, how to enable it on your channel, and how to use it to get more views. So stick around to the end of the video because I've got some advanced strategies that will help you get even more out of this tool. So YouTube's new thumbnail A/B testing has just been rolled out, and there's 6 reasons why it's of great value to you. Number 1, it's free. Number 2, it's seamlessly integrated into YouTube Studio. Number 3, it gives us a bit of detail as to what it thinks YouTube thinks is important. So whereas before we thought it was CTR, click-through rate, watch time is what YouTube's looking for. Number 4, it's going to help you optimize your thumbnails to boost your views and watch time. Number 5, it automatically puts forward the winner without you doing anything. And number 6, it's easy to use, but more on that in a moment. So how do you enable it on your channel? Well, it's pretty straightforward really. If you have a custom thumbnail, then you just head to that thumbnail and then just click on the thumbnail. And there you'll see Test and Compare. Click on that and you'll now get the opportunity to upload 3 thumbnails. Now, of course, you're going to upload 3 different thumbnails, and I've been working on a strategy over the last 3 months that's going to look at what you can do on that particular upload to make sure that you understand what's being tested. So there's definitely a way to do this to maximize the results, but more on that later. What about if you haven't got the custom thumbnail? Then it probably means your account needs verifying. So you just need to verify your YouTube channel and then that will then appear. But you're probably keen to know how to use it if you do have it. Well, when you have an idea for a video and then you produce your thumbnail and your title, when you're producing your thumbnail, you've probably come up with a few ideas. Now, there are 2 ways to go about this. First of all, come up with 3 different ideas if you can for YouTube thumbnails and save those 3 versions, call them A, B and C. And then keep the files of those 3 thumbnails, because what will happen is at some point you'll want to come back to one of those 3 that are quite different, and then you can do a second tweak on the one that's working and maybe just make some minor changes. Now, minor changes will get you those extra little 1% increases and that extra watch time and click-through rates. But the larger changes at first will just give you a clue as to what direction's working with your audience. So the more different the thumbnails are at the beginning, the more clarity it will give you as to which direction to drive that thumbnail in. And along with titles, really the reason people stop scrolling and click on your video is because of the thumbnail. So thumbnails are a crucial way to get watch time, views, and of course the click-through rate is also important. But interestingly, that isn't the criteria that YouTube will use when it comes to picking the best thumbnail. They use watch time. And in many ways, that discourages the kind of clickbaity type of thumbnail that gets the clicks, but then people immediately don't watch the video because it doesn't fulfill what they thought the video was going to be about. And that's why watch time is so valuable. So you want to aim for a thumbnail that not only is it attractive and clickable, but it also then fulfills what's expected when they start watching the video. And then YouTube's thumbnail test and compare just works out all the stats for you. So once you've set it up those 3 and it goes live with the video, you then just sit and you can wait, or you can go back in and see how things are panning out. And once the stats are building up, there's a point where there'll be a significant difference in the statistics. And at that point, YouTube may suggest that one's a winner, it may suggest one's preferred, or if there's no overriding, then it will just say none, and the first one, the A thumbnail, that will just remain as the default thumbnail. But I love this because you're getting informed choices, which is pure gold when it comes to YouTube. But what if you haven't got the feature yet? Well, it's easy enough to turn on. What you need to do is make sure that you're enabling it through YouTube Studio. So go to YouTube Studio. You need to do it on a desktop. Once you're there, go to Settings on the left-hand side, then go to Channel, and then you'll see their feature eligibility. And then you just need to go onto there and you'll see the various things you have access to. Now, if you don't have access yet to this section, well, then you can just apply for it. So apply for that and then verify your account. And then once that's happened, you should then be able to see your test and compare. But once you have it, it's tempting to just be silly and just stick loads of different thumbnails at it. Don't do that, whatever you do. In fact, if you did that, it could actually damage your channel. What you need is a strategy, and I've been working on this strategy now for 3 months, and so I've put it together to get you more views, more watch time, and to make this tool really work for your channel so you get the traffic that you deserve. So head over to this video now, and I'll show you what strategy you need to apply with this new Test and Compare tool. I'll see you there.